It's like a picture. You take an unbeknownst picture and you're better off than if you get them to model for you a lot of times.
It's true, yeah. People don't know how interesting they're being.
Looky here.
Oh yeah, because it's.
Striking a match for the keyhole, dark as the evening late when he left you all alone. Turning to
You said you'll be back with something or so.
Yeah, it's cold sand.
Okay.
That's what you do.
It's cold.
Hey, like I've done. I'll be in a minute. Something happens. I don't get in there. My dinner gets cold. Oh well. I eat it cold. You'd be surprised how many hamburgers I've eaten that was cold.
You don't have a starter.
Do you want me to find you a starter? How much do you want to spend for one? Is that a Mitsuba starter? Mitsuba? We don't know. How do we tell?
Okay. Thank you.
Not to be found, huh?
Not there.
Oh yeah, because it's.
And it's doing this.
Yeah, oh it is. It's like a knuckleball. I mean, I could never throw a knuckleball, but you know, from what I've seen.
It's like we're drifting back and forth across the road.
Yeah, this wind is something else.
Yeah.
Oh, Texas.
Is that 40, 50 mile an hour wind?
I can believe it. My sinuses feel it.
Listen here to me, white woman.
turning a shade of an angel born in a bramble ditch when the doors of heaven closed.
I'm searching for something to hold on to, something to really want to fight for in America. And I look at people that inspire me, like Abby Hoffman or John Lennon, and they're the Beats. And it seems like 40 years ago or 50 years ago, there was something about Americanism that people were still in love with and enamored with and felt like it was worth fighting for. And I just can't find anything in America I feel like is worth fighting for anymore, because there's this obsession with forgetting about the quality and increasing the quantity.
It's always been the case, but when there's the appearance of like statesmen or leaders who seem to really care, they're well spoken, well educated, and passionate, it doesn't seem so bad. It doesn't really seem like we're not a part of something.
I just recently went and gave a talk to the Texas Campaign on the Environment about how care for the environment begins with care for the soul. And that's exactly, I think, what we're talking about. If you begin caring for your soul, the first step is to be able to diagnose what government you find yourself in. And the next step is to start becoming active somehow in local issues so that you can let your voice be heard.
That kind of makes democracy a really beautiful thought, if you could find a way to say the uniting principle here amongst this group of people is individuality, and you must all as individuals take responsibility for yourself and forge your own paths and set your own standards. Then you can start to if you're all taking full responsibility for your lives and your actions, then a full democracy maybe could emerge.
In a more original sense, you know, citizenship meant something based off of the things that were more in the day-to-day life, the people that you lived in relationship with on a community level. And you were, you know, voting was an outgrowth of that way of life. And it seems to be, you know, now reversed.
But if what you're really trying to do is to establish democracy in a country that's not really had success in establishing democracy, the first thing I think that you need to do is really look at the history of that country and see, you know, what sort of decisions the people have made. I mean, in the end, the people put up with a political system. You know, when have the people revolted in the history of this people? When have they decided this is not the way we want to go? What aspects of in their history show that they, you know, where they were willing to become a group and say, we don't want this anymore, right? And so that's the first place I think that you have to really zero in on what they're going to do with democracy.